Hi everyone, welcome to iQuant. I'm Yogesh, and in this video, I'll help you to fill the IPMAT Rohtak 2026 IPM form. Okay, so this is the website. I'll attach the link in the description. Okay, at the top, you can check it out. On the right hand side, you can see the news and announcements column where we have registration open for IPMAT 2026. Okay, I hope you guys have already gone through the notification of I am Rohtak. As I keep going through this form, I'll keep telling you about it. There are a couple of changes in IPMAT Rohtak. First of all, you must be knowing that in IPMAT Rohtak, you have to put the percentage of best five subjects that appear in your mark sheet, okay, in 10th and 12th. So if you're somebody who had six or more subjects, then just check which are the best five scores, the best five subjects where you have scored the most, and then calculate the percentage of those five subjects only. Okay. Second thing that is different in IPMAT Rohtak is the exam pattern. There are three sections: quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, verbal ability. There are 40 questions in each section. All questions are MCQs. Okay. And then there's this extra section of logical reasoning, okay, that we do not have in IPMAT Indore. So if you guys want to check the syllabus, detailed topic-wise syllabus of IPMAT Rohtak, I'll attach a video in the description. Okay, check it out because here Rohtak has more questions. Okay, Rohtak has 120 questions in total, and Rohtak does not have any sectional time limit, any sectional cutoff like IPMAT Indore. Okay, and in Rohtak, you can start your paper from any particular section. Okay, no need to do the quant section first or the VA. I mean, whichever section you are strong at, you should start from that because Rohtak is a speed-based paper. Okay, IPMAT Indore is a paper where questions are slightly difficult, moderate level. So you cannot solve them that fast, but Rohtak questions are easy. Okay, so here the solving has to be speed-based. Okay, and the cutoff for Rohtak usually goes high. So I'll be discussing that as well at the end of this video. So stay till the end, okay? Now you have to use any of these browsers, okay? And then star mark fields are mandatory, okay? Then you have to fill the details to get your user ID and password just like Indore. Then you'll receive your user ID and password on the SMS and the mobile number. Then you have to log in. Then you have to put your correct name, date of birth, mobile number, and email address, as these details cannot be changed later. Okay, so make sure you're putting them correctly. Your name and date of birth should be as per your class 10th certificate. Okay, 10th mark sheet. Fine. These are the help desk numbers and email IDs. Let's go ahead. Let's start filling the form. Before that, let me just give you a slight idea of the eligibility criteria this year. It has changed a bit. Earlier in Rohtak, you were only eligible when you were 20 years old, right? 20 years or less than that. But this year, they have brought up a change in age limit. The maximum age for general OBC EWS should be maximum 20 years as of June 30, 2026. That means your date of birth should be June 30, 2006 or after that if you're from general OBC EWS. But if you are from SC ST category, okay, then in that case, I mean, okay, for PWD as well, they've mentioned 20 years, okay, because specifically this is just for SC ST category. They have, brought up the age limit of 25 years. So if your date of birth, if you are from SC ST and your date of birth is June 30, 2001 or after that, then you're eligible. Okay. So until last year, SCST also had this age limit of 20 years only. Okay. So minimum 60% has to be there. So in IPMAT Indore, they usually allow you to write the paper even if you have less than 60% in 10th and 12th. But here in Rohtak, you should have minimum 60% in 10th and 12th. Okay. And this is very important. Percentage of marks obtained by candidate in 10th and 12th standard should be calculated on the aggregate marks of any best five subjects. So a couple of students keep asking that I have, I mean, should I exclude important subjects like physics or maths, right? While counting the percentage of best five. So when it says that any five best subjects, you can take the best five in your mark sheet. Okay. And there'll be a lot of students who might be having less than 60% when they count all six, while they have more than 60% when they count best five subjects. So this is a relief for them. Okay. You all know about the registration dates. February 6th we are starting. April 6th is the last date. Okay, fees is quite high, 4937. There are a lot of students who keep asking me a question that should I even apply for Rohtak because Rohtak doesn't really. I mean, the score of IPMAT Rohtak is not really accepted by a lot of colleges like IPMAT Indore. So IPMAT Indore is accepted by Ranchi, Amritsar, Shillong, so many other colleges, right? But Rohtak is only accepted by Rohtak, and I think couple of other private colleges, maybe Tapmi. You can check the notification of Tapmi once. But then, is it really helpful? Should I even invest 5,000 rupees in this single form, study for this exam separately? Until last year, what used to happen, Rohtak used to be conducted before IPMAT Indore. So students who were, interested in Indore, they used to write Rohtak so that they have an idea of how to write an online examination, right? To get a feel of the online exam, the surroundings, the pressure of the exam, to get an experience, they used to go for Rohtak because, first of all, I mean, there used to be JIPMAT exam, then Rohtak, then Indore used to be at last. But this year, Indore is being conducted first, and then we have the Rohtak exam. Okay, so that is one point, and second point is, if you check the selection criteria, okay, 55% weightage is given to IPMAT Rohtak test score, 15% to interviews, 10th they are giving 10% weightage, and 20% weightage to 12th. So students who do not have really good percentage in class 10 and 12, they can think twice. Okay. Uh, Reason being, when you attempt IPMAT, an exam like IPMAT, lot of students have really good academic record. Okay, many of them will be having 90% for sure. But you cannot always say that every student having 90% in 10th and 12th will be scoring good in IPMAT Rohtak as well, right? So if you're somebody having percentage in 80s, then you guys still have good chance. But if you have less than 80%, chances might be very low. Okay. So in that case, you have to compensate your low boards percentage, class 10, 12 percentage with very good test score. Okay, IPMAT Rohtak test score. You should score very high there, and you should also give a fantastic interview. In that case, only you'll be able to make up for the, I mean, for your less percentage in class 10 and 12. Okay, so that is one catch. You can decide accordingly. Okay. Now let's go ahead and start filling the form. So once you come to this link over here on the page, you have to click on registration open for IPMAT Rohtak and simply enter your details here. Okay. As per your class 10, 10 certificate. Okay. Do not forget this. Date of birth as per your class 10 certificate. Okay. Then choose your category. If you are from SC/ST categories, you might be needing a certificate as well. Okay. Email address. Then confirm your email address. Do not copy paste these fields because um, if you commit any mistake in these emails or mobile numbers, it will be automatically copy pasted. Okay. So do not copy paste. Try to type everything. Choose your nationality, country of residence, mobile number, a working mobile number which receives SMS. Okay. And you should always put an email which, which has some storage. Okay. Sometimes, and you should put an email ID that receives emails properly. Okay. Now you have to confirm your mobile number. Okay. Then then they have again told you this note. You can read it. I mean, they're just telling you to have minimum 60%. Okay. And then they need your leaving certificate, migration certificate. Okay. So percentage again, they've told that you have to consider best five. Okay. And just read this again, all the details, and simply click on generate OTP. Okay. 974. Submit it. Now you will be receiving an OTP on your mobile and click on validate OTP. Okay. Once that is done, you have to click on I agree and put this captcha. Click on submit. Okay. Information once submitted cannot be modified. Click OK if you have verified. Click on OK. Fine. You have successfully completed step 1. Your user ID and password have been sent to your registered email and mobile number. Kindly click on go to application from the button on the top right corner and proceed with the application. Okay. So now this is my details that I entered. Now click on go to application. Okay. So here you have to fill all the details. So fill in all the important details, upload the scanned copy of your required documents, click save and next to save the data. Use mouse, okay, multiple logins. So do not rush to fill the form, okay? I mean, if you're not sure about a couple of fields, then do clarify them first and then only go ahead with your application. The form is very costly, okay? And it's not necessary to fill the form today itself. You can take a couple of days, 2, 3 days, collect all the required documents properly, and then you can always log in to complete your application, okay? You have 2 months time to fill this form. Then once the application is submitted, payment is made, you'll not be allowed to make any changes. This is the help desk number, okay? Last date is 6 April, 11:55 p.m. Close it. Now let's go ahead. Put your father's name according to class 10 certificate. Okay? Gender, marital status, category is already there. Alternate mobile number. So do put an alternate mobile number because in a lot of cases, if you lose the current one, this one helps you. Okay, alternate mobile number to recover your password or re-login in such cases. And please make sure that you do not lose password, your application number and password that you've just received on email. Write it somewhere in some piece of paper so that you can save it for later. Okay, in case your mobile data is erased or whatever. Okay, so put an alternate number, then alternate email ID. Then, are you physically handicapped? Select yes or no, whatever, whichever category you fall into. Then you have to enter your address. Okay. Then select your state, select your district, city, pin code. Then is your permanent address same as correspondence address? Okay. If it is same, you can click on yes. Otherwise, you can click on no and and enter your permanent address separately. Okay. For now, I'll click on yes. Okay. Then if you want to apply for IPL, so IPL is basically integrated program in law. Okay. This is a course where you'll be pursuing BBLLB. Okay, in 5 years. So if you're interested, click on yes. Otherwise, no. Those students who are appearing for IPL uh, in the IPMAT Rohtak paper, they will have an extra set of 20 questions in the paper. Okay, they'll get some extra time for that. And those questions are basically based upon legal studies. Okay, so if you're interested, click on yes. Otherwise, no. Fine. Save and next. Usually, if you want to go for law, you should try writing exams like CLAT and AILET. IPL Rohtak is not so renowned as of now in terms of if I talk about law colleges. Okay. So now you have to enter your class 10 percentage up to two decimal places. Suppose I scored 94.63. So I'll be choosing that from here. Okay. Put it correctly, keep rechecking all the fields. Standard 10 equivalent board name. So if it is CBSE, select CBSE, otherwise choose your respective board. Okay. School name. Okay. Some students might be having grade points as well. So they have to use their board's regulation. Okay. To convert grade point to percentage and then calculate percentage and then enter it here. Okay. So write your 10 school name. Then year of completion. Fine. Then obtained grade. Okay. So if you obtained a grade, you have to enter grade. Otherwise, if you obtain marks, write marks. Okay. Suppose I choose grade. Okay. And over here, suppose my first subject was English, Hindi, science, social science, and say maths. Okay. You to enter your grade. Okay. So the grade you received, fine. Uh, Say I received grade 9, 9, 9, 9.4, 8.0, whatever. I mean, whatever you received in these subjects, you have to put that. And then you have to put your uh, 10 standard marks. Okay. So see, if I put grade here, then what will be my marks? What will be my marks in all these subjects? 9 into 9.5 because CBSE follows 9 into 9.5. So that will be 85.5 in all the subjects, right? Because if you do 9 into 9.5, that becomes 85.5, right? So my percentage in 10th should be 85.5. So 85.50. So you have to put your percentage like this. Okay. If you received marks according to your board, then you can simply put your marks here. Okay. So total marks 85.5 in five subjects, right? So 85.5 into 5, that is 427.5. 427.5 out of 500, each subject was of 100. So it has properly calculated my percentage, okay, 85.5. So make sure that your percentage which you have put over here and what this part is calculating over here, this is automatically calculated when you fill all the details, okay, is same. Fine. Have you completed 12? If you have, put yes, otherwise no. Okay, if you have completed, then you have to again put your marks or grade like what we did up there. Then choose no if you haven't, right? Then course type 12th or whatever you did, diploma, stream, say you were from science, board name, then college or school name, okay? Month and year of course commencement. When did it start? So say it started in March 2025, my 12th. So over here you have to select the month and year of course commencement, okay? So suppose my class 12 started in say April, okay, of 2025. So over here there's a technical glitch, I guess. They have not given option to select 2025. So that is the reason I said for now there might be some glitches in the form itself, okay, because I mean either they should have given completion over here, because over here they should have given 2025 as well, because most of you guys who have not completed 12th, they would have certainly started their class 12 in March or April of 2025, right? If you're somebody who did in 2024, you can select from here, but for 2025 they have not given any option, okay, in the drop down list. So suppose I choose 2024 for now. I have to show you this form. Otherwise, you can drop a mail to Rohtak as well. Okay. Click on save and next. Then this is about your exam city. Okay. So suppose I choose Delhi first. So keep that city on preference ones which you want first. Okay. Then suppose second I choose Faridabad. Third, say I choose Ghaziabad. Okay. Click on save and next. And keep clicking on save and next. Okay, then passport size photo, signature that you did in Indore as well, and then 10th mark sheet self attested. Probably if you would have clicked on past 12th as well, they'll ask you for class 12 certificate as well. Okay, mark sheet I mean. So self attested simply means you have to first take out a photocopy of your mark sheet, and then below that you have to self attested. That means you have to do your signatures. Okay. So I'll be clicking on these photographs, okay, which I have to upload. Here they have told me that please upload your recent passport size photograph, should not be more than 6 months old, should have a white background, and you have to carry the same photograph which was uploaded here on the day of interview as well. To keep sufficient copies of the uploaded photograph at the time of interview. In fact, they will also ask you to carry the same photograph maybe during the examination day as well. Okay, when you go for the exam, you might have to paste it on the admit card as well. So keep sufficient copies. Okay, maximum size 80 KB only, JPG and JPG formats. So you might be having the same photograph which you uploaded in Indore. Use that. Okay. So I have successfully uploaded my photograph. Okay, to close it. Now I have to upload scanned copy of my signatures. So I've also uploaded my signature here. Signature should be on a plain white paper. Okay, it should be clearly visible. Fine. Then you have to upload your class 10 mark sheet, self attested. Okay, it should be only PDF. Maximum size allowed is 150 KB. Okay. I've also uploaded my class 10th mark sheet in PDF format. Okay. To check them once whether you have uploaded them properly or not, you can click on view photo uh, and view your signatures and your mark sheet as well. Do view them once because sometimes what happens, we do commit errors, and just to check whether you have uploaded the correct document in the correct field, check them once. Okay. Finally, I'm here on the payment page. Fees is 4937. Okay. Online, you have to pay online. Then click on I agree and then put this captcha, and before final submit you can click on preview once. Okay, so that you're able to check all your details. Okay, application number, all other details, date of birth, even though there's a correction window later, but you cannot edit all the fields. Okay, so do check everything, your exam centers that you have chosen, right? This month and year of course commencement, I think they will include 2025 soon, in a day or two. Fine. So till then you can wait. And finally, once you've checked everything, you can simply go back and click on submit. Okay. Please view photograph before submit. So it is asking me to view these. So you can click on view once, view signatures, and view the document as well. Okay. Of your class 10th mark sheet. Click on submit, and finally you will be on the payment page. You can pay using UPI, credit card, debit card, net banking, NEFT. Okay. Put your mobile number, email ID, payer's name, UPI address. Okay. Or you can even click on QR code. Okay. After entering the details, pay it, you'll be receiving a confirmation. Okay. Save it for later. And if you have any doubts, do comment. And if you're somebody who's preparing for IPMAT Indore, IPMAT Rohtak, ChipMat 2026, then you can take the iQuanta IPMAT crash course. It will be starting from the last week of March. We'll be having 6 hours of daily live classes, live interactive classes, 2 hours each for quant, verbal, and logical. In this particular crash course, we also have a mock test series of 80 mocks. There's interview preparation included. Last year, 20 questions from the iQuanta IPMAT crash course came in the IPMAT Indore exam. So the content relevancy is very, very high. Somewhere around 120 students got calls from IIMs, out of which 40 to 50 students were able to finally convert the IIMs. In fact, after the crash course for IPMAT Indore is done, we also help you prepare for other BBA entrances like IIM Kozhikode BMS exam, IIM Bangalore BBA DB exam, and you'll be getting extra mocks for the other private colleges like Symbiosis and MIMS. Okay. This will be supported by a 24/7 doubt clarification system. So this is how we planned the crash course last year. We had classes of quants from 10 to 12. Then we had a practice class of quants from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Okay. We completed the entire syllabus. Okay. After that, we used to have logical reasoning for IPMAT, Rohtak and JIPMAT from 3 to 4:30, and then English from 6 to 7:30 for all three exams. Okay. And we had topic wise lectures for each and every subject. We used to cover the PYQs as well. So similarly, you'll be getting a schedule this year. Okay. If you're somebody who enrolls now, you can get the access to all our practice materials, all our recorded videos, and you can take a start by just devoting 1 hour every day during boards. And once you enter March end, we'll be starting these live classes in the crash course. Okay. So just in case you want to take this course, you can comment and we'll clear all your queries around this course. Okay. Thank you so much. Do subscribe to the channel for further updates around other important IPMAT exams like JIPMAT and the other BB entrances.